Hi, it's another Mark Nepo day. I read this morning meditation a couple days ago, but it stayed with me and I just knew I had to share it. So this one's actually from August 5th and it's called A Heart's Pleasure. So the word pleasure definitely piqued my interest. And it says, "We are born with this need to cry our naked cry inside each other." Whew, here we go. "We are so shy about our sexuality that we often miss the quiet teachings that overcome us in moments of true intimacy. The deep intensity of sensitivity during orgasm, for instance, is a sweet paradox in how we all cherish that moment and want to return there over and over, and yet none of us can endure that ecstasy for very long. This heightened moment reveals a great deal to us about both our very human limitations and our deepest moments of being alive. It is not by chance that we feel compelled to be naked and vulnerable in the presence of another, that despite all our fears and defensive styles, we want to be held and touched completely just at the moment when we are unbearably sensitive. This is the heart's definition of pleasure. And though we need this moment of exposure and release to feel complete, we also must accept that we cannot bear it for very long. This is why the cries of ecstasy and agony often sound the same, that we need to feel such complete sensitivity and vulnerability in union with another is proof that no one can live this life alone. In this way, true intimacy cannot happen without trust. When we let our bodies become this sensitive while holding back the heart, we forego ecstasy and experience its smaller echo, just climax. In actuality, this moment of ecstasy, of holding nothing back, can be experienced not just during sex, but in the being and doing and truth-telling of all of our relationships. In the ecstatic moment, when we allow ourselves to be completely revealed and held at the same time. In this daring and fragile moment, the heart rehearses all its gifts, being who we really are, holding nothing back, trusting another, being complete, and witnessing the completeness of another." Oh, I love it so much. And there's actually a little exercise that he explains afterwards. And I got to try it with my husband, and it was really the most beautiful experience we've had in a really long time. And I'll share the exercise first. It says, "This is a meditation on intimacy to be shared with a loved one. Sit facing each other and breathe slowly until you find a natural common rhythm. Maintain eye contact and gently hold each other's face. Trace each other's features slowly and lightly with your fingertips, letting the walls between you thin." And we did it. And in the beginning, it felt a little weird or awkward, even though this is my husband and we connect deeply and see each other naked and are completely exposed to each other all the time. But what this specific exercise awarded us was a true presence, like a true presence to really just focus on that person and their energy and just the beautiful, minute contours of their face, which of course is reflective of all the beautiful, minute contours of their being and their personality and their quirkiness and their light. And then it also really helps slow me down and attune me to all the things happening inside of me, where I think for women especially, our ability to be present to our senses is what makes lovemaking so much richer. Because I know women, we can have sex and feel nothing emotionally, physically either. And this was such a beautiful way of allowing myself to get out of my way, all the head chatter, all the preoccupation on him, even though I was touching his face. I was so in tune to how good it felt to touch his face rather than how can I touch him in a way that's going to make him feel so good. It was like exploration that my body wanted to have over him. Then it created something really, really gorgeous, really connected, and really in a deeper place, this place of true ecstasy. And I think from connecting from a spiritual level, which is not just from the bodies, but something much deeper, which is profound experience. So I really wanted to share that. And I hope you have a gorgeous day and allow yourself to be present to your heart's pleasure too.